Good afternoon. Myself Kumari Silky, Assistant Professor, IIMT College of Science and Technology. Today I will give a small session on Internet of Things. Internet of Things. Internet, that is network. Things, that is device. That means device integrated and embedded with network. This new technology comes in computer science engineering. Computer science basically a electronics device. In computer science engineering, we make a program embedded in electronics and engineering to invent a new thing. IoT basically depends on sensor, network, and device. Sensor detect and response from physical environment. Network backbone of today life because nowadays all have people using mobile phone, that is network, and that helps to communicate one person to another person, one device to another device remotely. And device is the equipment which make our life easier. For example, Alexa, that is a common use and popular example of Internet of Things. Now, the Internet of Things is network of physical objects or things embedded with electronic, software, sensor, and network connectivity, which enable these objects to collect and access data. It allows objects to sense, controlled remotely across the existing network infrastructure, creating opportunity for more direct integration between physical world and computer-based system, resulting resulting improved efficiency, accuracy, and economical benefit. Now, goal of IoT. The goal of IoT is connect the unconnected ones, and the goal of IoT is fulfilled when objects that are not currently joined to a computer network, that is internet, will be connected so that they can communicate and interact people and other objects. When objects and machines can be sensed and controlled remotely by across a network. Integration between physical world and computer are enabled. These are the goal of IoT. Now, that is the diagram of IoT. In this diagram, at earlier we using a network, that is we communicate one person to another person by using a email, by sending the mail. But the internet, that is the web server, that is the four host is there. Now mobile internet, nowadays we connect mobile to our laptop using by hotspot. These are the new now. But internet, and the fourth one is the mobile people plus PCs. Then we using a wireless network, that is a Wi-Fi, by connecting the all device on across the network. But internet of things, we connect device and equipment also. These are the all are connected in interconnected object. Now, how IoT works? An IoT ecosystem consists of web-enabled smart device that use embedded system. What is embedded system? The embedded system is also a new technology in computer science engineering. In embedded system, we study the Ornito board. That is, the Ornito board is the board where integration of hardware and software are embedded, that in the form of ICs and microcontroller. This is the separate part of computer science engineering, and that is embedded system, such as processor, sensor, and communication hardware to collect and send act on data they acquired from environment. IoT devices share the sensor data they collect by connecting to the IoT gateway. The other is of device where data is either sent to the cloud to be analyzed locally. The two terms is comes in IoT, how IoT works. One is embedded system, second is cloud. Both are the separate section. Cloud basically used for data management and embedded system basically used for integrating the hardware and software. This is the diagram of IoT system that is user using the smart watch, smart car, smart phone. These are the device that device are user used, and these used in the between of user and device, the sensor is work after in communication and processing device, that is a transmitter, transmission, and these then it is connected to the cloud, and this is a real time processing. The terms is also come as real time processing. The real time processing also is a form of real time sharing data, and real time sharing data, that is the currently we collect the data and send the cloud and process it. This processing is real time sharing of data, and real time sharing of data, the visualization, presentation, and recommendation is work together. These are the IoT system that IoT work. Nowadays, the cloud is the upper part where the data is stored. After that, network, then device and user. Device and user as the lower part. In middle part, network, and upper part is cloud. In the Internet of Things, all things that are being connected to Internet can be put into three categories. First is the thing that collect the information and send it. Second is the thing receive the information and act is. And third is thing that do both condition. First condition, collecting and sending the information. The sensor could be temperature sensor, monitor sensor, motion sensor, moisture sensor, air quality sensor, light sensor. These are the type of sensor, and these are the type of sensor connect we connected the connect with device and sense the from the environment. These sensor along with connection allow us to automatically collect the information from the environment, in turn allow us to more intelligent decision. For example, on farming, automatically get the information about the soil moisture can tell the farmer exactly which crop will be need the water. If water too much, they can be expensive and overuse of irrigation system. If what we use less amount of water, that is the also expensive for loss of crop. The farmer can ensure that crop get exactly the right amount of water. This enables farmer to decrease their crop yield while decreasing the associated expenses. In that way, IoT device will work and make our think easier. Second is receiving and acting information. The machine gets the information and act is. For example, printer receive the document and print is. Car receive a signal from our car key and open the door. Too much example are there. Example are endless. Nowadays IoT used in everywhere. Doing both, that is the goal of IoT system. Sensor can collect the information and formulate it. For example, how much water how much water the crop but do not actually need the farmer. The irrigation system can automatically turn on needed based on how much moisture is in soil. So these how much moisture is in the soil, the sensor automatically send the information to the farmer. Now need of IoT. IoT is widely used in almost all the big organizations MNC due to its benefits which help them to improve their standard of communication. IoT brings in transparent customer relation. IoT track and monitor features help one to control the organization happening from one place. Sharing insight lead to better decision making. It proud the it provide the real picture of one system and their uses. The automations feature reduced work pressure and money spent on labors. A company service can be improved without spending much money. IoT has become base for today lifestyle. These are the need of IoT. IoT is used anywhere. In big MNCs, also IoT is used to maintain the transparent customer relation, track and monitor the customer or employees to make the better decisions. These are the some need of IoT use used in MNCs and anywhere in today lifestyle. Now, ages of IoT. The age of IoT is start in 2008 or 9, uh, but nowadays the IoT work in boom level. For example, in 2008 or 9, less number of person using the mobile phone. The network is also the using of network is also very low. Many people use traditional method of communication, but nowadays the people sitting in around the 1 kilometer area, yeah, in the 500 meter area, just like a first floor and second floor using the mobile phone. So these make the easier by using the network. So this now increasing day by day. You can see in this diagram, 2003 0.8% person using, 2010 1.84% using the personal device, in 2015 3.47 using the per person device, but in 2020 6.58% connected with the on personal device. One person has more than 5 to 10 devices at a time that are using the network, and that help us to work it and make it life easier. And the modern lifestyle also included in IoT. If we can say ki we are using the modern lifestyle, then using the modern lifestyle by using the IoT. So the ages of IoT is increased now day by day. After 20 years, the IoT uses devices just a day. Now after 20 years, human persons replaced with device. Just like कि four, 3 to 4 device completely work and make our home automation easier. Now, IoT as a network. Basically, we can also say that IoT as a network. IoT used in transport, education, home, earth, other miscellaneous work, energy, and business. All are connected to these. eight. All are connected on same individual network, connected together, and with security and analytics and management. Now, application of IoT. The ultimate goal of IoT is to automate human life. And these are the Few device that is IoT, mobile phone, smart cycle, smart car. In aeroplane also use IoT. In train also use IoT. In smart buses, all have these are using the applications of IoT. Nowadays IoT used in anywhere. Now, few applications of IoT: building and home automations, manufacturing, medical and healthcare system, media, environment monitoring, infrastructure management, energy management, transportation, and better quality of life. These are the few applications of IoT that where IoT devices is used to make our better quality of life. Now, some application is smart parking. Smart parking will make parking efficient as it solves the number of one problem everyone has with it, finding the free spot. We spend 10 to 15 minutes finding a good spot to park our car. In smart parking, that at a integrate we can find a where the free space where we can park the car. If we were at the shopping mall and spend more time to searching a free parking spot than actually buying the thing, then this technology will be a save for you, save the time for you. Now, smart city. These are the diagram of smart city. When the home is in city become smart, so does the city, which get have many infrastructure development due to IoT applications. IoT also has its weight around the transport sector, government service sector, traffic management sector, healthcare, agriculture sector, water and energy sector, and also in waste management sector, which lead to be a sustainable way of living by removing the difficulties of living in city. Cities are also protected and observed for security and development through IoT. If we can say that we can make a smart city, so all have the just like a government sector, government service sector, traffic management sector. Just like a traffic, there is a no need to traffic police. The traffic sensor is fitted automatically stop and play display. In that way, IoT works. In healthcare sector, the smart devices, smart technology is there. At a moment, we get the X-ray plate. Agriculture is sector. In agriculture sector, the farmer also use a sensor to sense the soil moisture. These are the few ways that used in our city that make our city smarter. One application is also a smart home. What is a smart home? So we get one network and all the devices, use smart devices, connect to that network, and that network we connect mobile through that network. That's way we accessing all the device on our mobile phone if we are sitting on another place. That make a smart home. When the home are at the best, when their live will be best. However, in order to make our home smart, the application of IoT is necessary as it helps the owner to control and supervise the secret, light, security, fans, water supply, and other home appliances through our smart device, that is mobile phone we using remotely. In short, A smart home is a modern technology experience that will be help the save the money, time, energy, and spend daily time on that routine work. For example, we are we want to make our room cold if we are coming from the if we are coming from office, then by using the mobile phone and network we on the AC. If you coming home at that way, and that way we reaching where the AC room is cold, so that is help, that is process, that is easier by the using of IoT device or smart device, network and smartphone. Now, sensor in hollow cows, that is also a uh, mm, also a big example. If our we have device to fit with the pet animals just like a cow, so that way we easily track where our pet is moving, where at that time our pet is there. In that way we find the track the paid by remotely. In this way, these applications help in IoT to make our and find, and all these things work basically sensor, network and device. These three sensor, network and device is backbone of IoT. We can also say that the backbone of IoT is sensor, network and device. The sensor is fitted and tracker is fitted to the pet, and pet is moving 5 kilometers around that area to exactly find where at that place my pet is there at right time. At present, IoT faced with many challenges such as scalability, technological standardization, interoperability, discovery, software complexity, data volume and interpretations, power supply, interaction and short range communications, wireless communications, fault tolerance. These are the some challenges that faced with faces IoT to maintain the IoT network and communicate one device to another device. The future of IoT. The sky is not limit only from the beginning of IoT. In this diagram, we can say is rail yard, hospitals, power supply, and factory, and all have as using internet and smart IoT device. And all these devices are interconnected to form the industrial internet. And industrial internet is connected with our data for data storage. We connected our cloud. So that way we make our country smarter, and that way all thing is processed and work when the people on device. We monitor all these things on device, and that is possible by using IoT network or IoT device. This is the my future scope of IoT. Okay, at last we can say that the IoT is a very powerful thing, and that is a powerful thing. And after 20 years, it is become a powerful to world. So thank you